Hi there, Craig here. Yeah, I just want to explain why I've taken some of this stuff off my channel, some of the copyrighted stuff. One of the channels that I watch, beautiful singer. This girl, she's a wonderful singer, wonderful songwriter. She's very talented. She writes excellent lyrics. I just love the way she performs. I'll put a link down in the sidebar there to her channel, and she's very, very good. She writes her own songs, but she also does cover tunes as well. She's got 18,000 subscribers, okay, and she's a YouTube partner, so she's probably paying her rent with this stuff, man. She's and she's got some covers, and she's had 2 covers taken down recently, and I think after 3 you get suspended or you get removed from YouTube. And so she has removed all of her covers from her channel as a safety precaution. One of the covers was Desperado by the Eagles, and or whoever originally did that song. I know the Eagles made it popular, and I had a version of Desperado on here as well that I did. So I thought, well, if they found hers, they're going to find mine, and a number of other cover songs I've got on here as well. So I've decided that I can't risk losing this channel. So I took a proactive approach, and I took them all down. There's a couple videos that I allowed to stay because they already noticed them, and they already said no action is required, but we're going to put ads in the videos. They put their little iTunes ad at the bottom, allowing you to buy the song. That's the right way to do it. It's that's fine. But some record companies haven't made that agreement yet. So certain artists you cannot cover on YouTube. They'll get taken down, and you could get your channel suspended. That's why I did it. I haven't been warned or anything by anybody. I've done this on my own accord to protect the channel. And it was too late last night to make a video about this, so I just put that text thing up real quick, just to let you know. But it does anger me a little bit because well, it's stupid for obvious reasons. I mean, come on, how can they lose money somebody else singing their song? So what I've done is I've created another YouTube channel called CraigTube Music, and on that channel I will put on the stuff that I've taken off of this channel, because it doesn't matter if that channel gets suspended or whatever. We don't want this channel to get suspended. That's the main thing, and that's what I'm trying to prevent here. So we should be fine now that I've done what I've done. So what I'll do is whenever I post a cover song, whether it's me playing the drums to a song or singing to a song or whatever, I'll just put a little thing on here, a little video saying, just put a song on my CraigTube Music channel. If you're interested, go over and check it out. You can go over there, you can subscribe. That way you'll get notifications when I put new videos there. If that's what you're interested in, if you want to see my music, or me singing to stuff or playing the drums and stuff, that's where you'll go to see it. I've got to keep it off this channel because I don't want any trouble here. So that's all. It's a shame. Music was never meant to be bought and sold and paid for and made profits from and everything. It was never meant for that. It's it's a universal thing. It wasn't invented by man. It wasn't invented by anybody. Music is part of the universe. It's mathematically identical to the geometric structure of the universe. It works the way it works because of the way the universe works and the math behind all that. And without me going into detail there, I've watched a lot of documentaries on this subject, and just trust me, it's true that music is not something that we invented. So it's like the record companies have taken part of the universe, part of something that we already owned and are a part of, and they've taken it from us, and then they sell it back to us under certain conditions that we can't use it in certain ways or do certain things with it. And that's just the way it is. That's what's happened. That's the way it works. Nothing you can do. However, in recent years, the ability to record your own music with a computer and some software and a couple of good mics and some outboard gear like some mixers and things like I've got back there, you can do your own recordings now. And you don't need a record company anymore. You can distribute yourself. You can get a YouTube presence, you can get an online presence, get lots of people watching you, and you know, if you can get 18,000 subscribers like this girl does, you could sell your own, or well, put your own music out there. If you decide to sell it, that's up to you. But you don't need the record company to do it for you and to take 3/4 of the revenue that you earn, because that's what they do. You know, they complain, well, if you steal the music, the artists are the ones that suffer. No, it's not the artists. It's the record companies. The artists only make 30% of the total revenue, and that's only from airplay. As far as album sales, they make pennies an album. The record companies take it all. The artists get a cash advance at the beginning of their contract. And I mean, this is normally how it works anyways. But they have to pay it all back at some point. So when they start making revenue, they don't make any money because they have to pay it all back. The record companies don't do this for free. So it's a cutthroat thing. You can't make a living off of being unless you're a huge star like, you know, Britney Spears or whatever, or some of the older bands like Led Zeppelin or the Beatles or, you know, Stones or whatever. If you're not one of those, you're not making enough money. You're not making any money because the record companies just take it all. So they say it's the artist that loses. It's not. It's them, and they're liars, basically. And so I used to be sort of in the music, like not really, but I had songs on the radio and on TV, like on television. I made royalties from that. It used to be 50-50. You got 50% of the royalties. The record company got 50% of the royalties. That's what it was back in the 80s when I was doing it. It's not anymore. It's 70-30 in favor of the record companies. So they're not, you're not ripping them off. They're ripping the artists off. It's not you that's ripping the artists off, it's them. Music should be free. It should be free like the air we breathe, because it's part of the universe and it's there for the taking. It should not have ever been allowed to be controlled by these organizations or these big corporations. It should never have been allowed to be controlled by them, because you think you have choices in what music you listen to, but you don't. Because 9/10 of the music that's out there never gets to you, because they filter, they don't allow it. You get what they want you to get. They choose your music for you, and then you get to choose from that lot, right? But there's a whole other world of independent music out there that you never get to listen to. Well, now thanks to the internet, you do. A lot of independent music out there, including my own, that's worth taking a listen to. If you want to go to craigfaraway.com, you can listen to my music. It's free. You can burn it. You can sing along with it. You can make a YouTube video with it. You can do whatever you want with it. I don't mind. It's all copyrighted, but I'm not selling it. It's free. And that's the way it should be. So that's the way it is. Anyways, thanks for listening, and thanks for all the concern. There's no problem. I'm glad I was made aware of this, and I was able to make a decision to do what I've done. CraigTube Music is where it is, where it will be once I'm done uploading the stuff. And subscribe, do whatever you want there, but that's where it is. Okay? There are more brewing videos coming up. I have a Black Rock Pilsner kit that I brewed. I'm just editing that video right now. That's actually something I promised a long time ago. And it's already brewed and actually bottled. So I haven't tasted it yet. I'm going to put the video up of the making of it, and then I'm going to put the video up of the taste test once I make that video. Hopefully that one works out. We'll see. Straight away from the Coopers, just went away from Coopers just for a little bit to see what else I could come up with. We'll see how these things work out. Okay? Thanks for watching. Thanks for concern. And we'll see you on CraigTube Music, and we'll see you here. Thanks.